Hi guys, Olive here. Extremely tired edition after a long work day, but today I am very happy to bring you the Anything But Books tag. I was tagged to do this by Stephanie of That's What She Read. Thank you very much for the tag. Just because I want to be one of the women of the restricted section, I'll show you my beer of the day. This is not your father's root beer. It's not actually root beer. It's beer that's flavored to taste like root beer, but I like it anyway. Question number 1, name a cartoon you love. That would have to be, without a doubt, Home Movies. This was a cartoon aimed at adults on Adult Swim, I think in the 90s. I have bonded with my husband over this show a ridiculous amount. We use quotes from the show in our inside jokes to one another, which are numerous since we've been together for 10 years. If you are a fan of H. John Benjamin, who you may know from Archer or Bob's Burgers, he plays the infamous Coach McGurk in this cartoon. If you've not seen it, I highly encourage you to check it out. Question number 2, name your favorite song right now. For a really long time now, I have been completely obsessed with the musician Jidenna. I have loved his song Classic Man ever since I first heard it. Pretty much if you give me any song that mixes big band music with hip hop, you've just written a recipe to win my heart, which is why my outro music is what it is. And speaking of my outro music, that's another one of my favorites and has been for a really long time. My outro music is by Pro Leader, who is a French DJ who mixes old school music with hip hop, and I love it. Number 3, what could you do for hours that isn't reading? Probably playing video games or watching my husband play video games. I like to play certain types of video games myself. I can't play first-person shooters. They mess with my mind. So if I can play something in the third person, like WoW or Skyrim, anything like that, then I will. I also really like casual games. I'm going to do a video in the next couple of weeks about my favorite video games, so stay tuned for that if you are interested. Question number 4 is, what is something you enjoy doing that your followers would be surprised by? Besides video games, I like to cook. I like anything that involves organization. So I like to organize my bookshelves. I like to organize my closets. I like to organize our finances. I am just an organization freak. I also really love to sing. I think I have a decent singing voice, but it's not something I will ever be doing on my channel. Question number 5, what is your favorite unnecessarily specific thing to learn about? Besides Russia, you mean? Probably etymology. I am beyond fascinated by where we get our words from, what their original meanings were, how they've changed over the generations. One of the many reasons there are so many language books on my TBR. Question number 6 is, what is something unusual that you know how to do? Probably some self-taught and internet-taught cooking techniques. I am also decent with accents and throwing my voice to make it sound different. These are all reasons why I don't think it's too far-fetched of a dream to have to be an audiobook narrator. I think I have the skills necessary. I just need to learn how to break into that field. Question number 7, name something you've made in the last year. I don't know if it necessarily counts as having made something, but I have decorated nearly all of this apartment now. I am not someone who's good at decorating. Knowing what things will look good where and what colors will go well together is a skill that I have only acquired in recent years. In previous apartments, I've been 110% fine with white walls with absolutely nothing on them. But in this apartment, I really did make an effort to make things look nice and to make it feel like our place. One of the things specifically that I love the most now about this place is our favorites mantelpiece, which you may have seen in some other videos that I've done, discussion videos where the mantelpiece is behind me. On the wall above the mantelpiece, I have hung up posters of things that me and my husband have bonded over during our 10 years together. I always dreamed of having something like that that really represents us and the things we love and the things that brought us together, and I have it, and it's wonderful, and it makes me so happy. Question number 8, what is your current personal project? That, of course, would be learning Russian, getting better at Russian. I have joined a Russian language group that I get to go to. I missed the last one because I was not feeling well, but I'm gonna go on a regular basis. And I'm so excited about it. I've missed it so much. Hearing people speak Russian again, it just made me feel like I was home again, as crazy as that might sound. I'm really excited to be starting on that journey all over again, and I'm looking forward to talking to you guys a little bit about that journey. I would also love to be able to tell you that I have my own garden and I'm growing my own food, but because I live in the city in an apartment, I can't do that quite yet. That is a dream of mine, and I hope that it comes to fruition sooner rather than later. Question number 9 is, tell us something you think about often, possibly while staring out a window. If I'm not troubling myself with our current global state of affairs, as I am wont to do, then I am probably thinking about my schedule. In that, I mean that I am trying to make my schedule as efficient as humanly possible. I am not a daydreamer, much as I wish I were sometimes, but no, I am thinking all the time about the things I need to do, the order in which it makes the most sense to do them. I constantly have a list going in my head. This is the INTJ life. Question number 10 is, give us something that's your favorite, but make it oddly specific. As I have transitioned into my late 20s, I have grown into more and more of a morning person. I never was, but I slowly became one. So if it was something more generic, then I would just say the morning. I love the morning. It makes me feel amazing. But if we're going oddly specific, I'll say the smell of a morning, specifically during fall. Mornings always smell crisp and new. Autumn has its own smell altogether. And then everything about it also reminds me of the beginning of a new school year, which back in the day may not have excited me as much, but now it just fills me with nostalgia and makes me very happy. And the next question is the last question, or at least it is on my list. I hope I didn't write that down wrong. That last question is, say the first thing that pops into your head. And of course, that would be 3-day weekend. Since this is a 3-day weekend for me, I'm going to do so much reading and sleeping. God, I need to sleep. Also, I'm supposed to tag some people, so I don't know if any of these people have been tagged. I hope they haven't, but if they have, you've been tagged twice, so the pressure's on. First, I'm going to tag the lovely Jennifer, and insert literary pun here because I'm borderline in love with her. I'd also like to tag my friend Devin of Indie Insomniac. I'd like to tag Lauren at Burnt Fiction, Amanda of A Scientist Reads, and also Rachel of Reader in the Right because it's been a minute. Where are you, girl? We miss you. So that's the end of this tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I did promise that there would be some more content on my channel relating to me as a person versus just me as a reader. So if you're into that, I hope you liked it. If you're not, then I'll see you in the next video that is book related. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're feeling well rested. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.